So in this video, we're going to talk about how I run 25 YouTube channels at once, or faceless YouTube channels at once. Now, I've been in this game for quite a while now. Since I've been 11 years old, that's where I literally posted my first video. So trust me, I've been through a lot of teams and a lot of different structures and everything. So that's what we're going to talk about today. For the people who don't know me, I'm Steffen. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with faceless YouTube channels. There at the back, you can also see some of my play buttons, and I've helped hundreds of other people do the same thing. For example, here Martins, we've helped to make not 100, but $31,000 in one single month. Then here, a different student, $12,000 in one single month. Here, a different one, 18,000. Many more. Here, for example, we've helped him to get the silver play button, 200,000, and many more. Then just very quickly, if you're interested in getting the same results or you need some help with something, click the first link in the video description, book a completely free call with me, and let's see if I would be able to help you to get the same results. I will be on the call, so the call will be with me. And then if you're interested in a completely free Skool community, check out the second link in the video description, and yeah, there you will find that. So firstly, before we get into that, I'll answer all questions that you have in the comments. So just shoot your questions into the comments. I'll answer all of them. And now I would say let's get started. So firstly, where do I hire my freelancers? So when it comes to the thumbnail designer, I hire them on X, on Fiverr, or on Upwork. So on X, you will find more high quality thumbnail designers. Fiverr, medium quality, and Upwork, also medium quality. So these thumbnail designers will require some help. Then we come to the scriptwriter. Here we use Upwork 1,000,000%, or we just use AI to write the scripts. Then for the voiceover artist, we use Fiverr, ElevenLabs, or even here GenAIPro, which is basically just a cheap ElevenLabs, all right? Then we have the video editor, which we hire from Upwork or X. Now for the video editors, we have a special tactic of kind of hiring them because we obviously work with managers, all of these kind of things. So what we very often do is that our managers actually hire these video editors for us in local currency. And that's why we basically have unbeatable prices when it comes to video creation costs, all right? Then, yeah, Upwork or X, that's where we hire the video editors. Then we have the channel manager, which we, either hire from friends and family, which we can do. They usually get around about 5% of channel revenue, or just a base salary, all right? Then we can also hire them on Upwork, or even one of our team members, like I did in the past. So I can tell you that many of the scriptwriters make really good managers. In my case now, I've hired a video editor. He's not editing any videos anymore, but this is one of my best, editors. But scriptwriters also work really well. So we have 2 managers that we took out of our scriptwriters, since we don't really write scripts anymore with scriptwriters. And then we also have here a manager, all right? A video editor that got a manager. All right, so this is kind of where we hire. Very simple. As I said, like, we also hire through middlemans in India and Pakistan and the Philippines through our managers. So we can kind of get the best prices possible. Now, let's get to the structure. Like, how exactly do we work with our managers? Because, running 25 channels, some of them are profitable, some of them not. But running 25 channels without a right team and without a right structure is going to be very difficult. Like, it's going to be extremely difficult. And this is one of the things that almost made me quit YouTube automation back in the days, because I didn't have the right structure. I didn't have the right freelancers, right? So how this whole structure looks like is like this, right? So this here would be me, right? Then we have 3 different editors, all right? And under every single editor, we have, under every single manager, we have 3 different editors, all right? So I don't like to pack the managers full of editors. 3 is enough. Now you guys might ask yourself, like, how are we posting so many videos if we only have 9 editors focusing on the main channels that we're running? So what we're running is basically called low maintenance channels. That's what I like to call them. So it's like very, very simple videos that are kind of targeted to an older demographic, that, you know, we don't have to really focus on the most small things to kind of keep the viewer watching. All right. So why and how do we work like this? We also have a head of editors, which we'll come to now. So how we work is I only communicate with the managers, right? So I don't answer these basic questions like when are we posting, when are we, like all of these basic questions that come from editors are all kind of handled for the manager. So my only contact point to these editors is kind of through the managers. Now, obviously, I do have contact to all of them. So if I want to message one specific manager manually, or I want to message him because there's a problem or something like that, I can always message them, but it really happens, right? So how we communicate is, again, very, very simple. So it's me and the managers communicating, and then the managers are communicating everything to the editors. So if there is a question that, for example, the managers can't directly answer for the editors, they will literally just go ahead and ask me that. All right. So this is how I, instead of speaking to hundreds of different people, I only speak to 3 different people. All right. Then we also have a head of editor. This guy's actually also jumping in. For example, if this editor here can't do anything today, then the head of editor jumps in and actually goes ahead and creates this video. Now he is there to kind of go ahead and help these guys with the editing, with the whole editing process. So for example, you guys know Premiere Pro has a bunch of issues. So if Premiere Pro, for example, crashes or something happens, these editors go to the head of editor and ask him like, hey, what can we do there? All right. So here I forgot to add a stripe here. So the managers and the head of editor, they are also always in contact because he actually always reviews the videos and all of these things and makes sure that the editors are like, so that the videos are up to standard. All right. Yes, so this is kind of how our structure looks like. Now, something I can tell you, because most of our editors that we currently have are actually coming from our managers, like from friends, family, stuff like that. So we are currently paying around about $15 per video. All right. And then $3 of this $15 is actually going to the managers. All right. So depending on, how must I say, depending on like which manager. So for example, if this team did the video, then this manager here gets $3. And on top of that, they get a 5% channel revenue share. All right. Same thing goes here with this guy. He just gets a 5% share. So he doesn't get like here all of these things. And then if he does create a video, he actually gets paid for that as well. All right. So I hope this all makes sense. The next thing these guys do, sometimes the head of editors, sometimes the managers, they actually also upload the videos for us. So what I will do is I basically we work with Google Sheets. So I will basically have a whole sheet and everything where I put in the video topics, all of these things. Once I do that, I actually also put the video optimizations, the thumbnails, all of these things inside there. Most of our channels, I actually create the thumbnails myself just because they're so simple to create. Literally takes me an hour a day or something. I like to create my thumbnails myself. And then the managers and the head of editor just kind of grab it from there, paste it on the videos, post the videos on YouTube. And that's how all of this works. All right. But then we also have a, team for testing new channels. So for the people who have been following me on this YouTube channel for quite a while, you know that I kind of have a testing framework that we don't waste thousands of hours or thousands of dollars on a specific new channel, but we rather test channels and then choose and move from there. So with the testing, it's also very simple. So we have me, then we have a manager, right? So this manager just gets a basic salary. So he doesn't get any percentages or anything like that. But then again, he also doesn't have that much work, right? So what we do is I kind of look for a niche, right? Then I choose video topics, I send it over to them. He kind of distributes this between all 5 video editors. So every video editor gets 1 video. We usually just test with 5 videos. We don't even like really put much time and effort into reviewing and making sure that the videos are 100% perfect with like when we're kind of testing channels. So he only just quickly watches over the videos and we post them, right? And then depending on the views, we then either kill off that channel, right? Or we move this channel to these kind of editors here, all right? So this is basically how the whole structure looks like. It's not really difficult. Now, when it comes to communication, we are all in WhatsApp groups. So some people prefer Slack channels, some Discord, some, WhatsApp. I like WhatsApp just because it's kind of easier for me to just communicate with these guys. I can just call them very easily. So we have WhatsApp groups with the managers for every single channel. So we always know exactly like, hey, this is a question for this specific channel. So we don't always have to mention that. I know my WhatsApp is a bit messy, but it's fine as long as everything works. And this works really, really well for me. We're constantly testing new channels, moving them over for this team to run those specific channels. So let me know if you guys have any questions to this. I would be more than happy to answer all questions in the comments. Trust me, I'll answer every single question. All right. And then keep in mind, if you're interested in working close with me, where we, for example, provide you guys with a team as well, or for example, help you guys to get monetized in like 20 days, like Antonin did. And many other people did the same thing. For example, here a student hitting 171 euros in 1 single day. Then just check out the first link in the video description. Book a call with me. The call is going to be with me. The call is going to be 100% free. We're just going to look at, hey, does this make sense for you or does it not make sense for you? All right. So this would be it for this video. I hope you guys learned something. One more thing that I want to say when it comes to running a team, keep it simple. Right? If you make it too complicated, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to scale. All right. Simplicity scales. All right. Very, very important. I always try to make everything very complicated, but just keep it extremely simple. And trust me, it's going to be now I'm moving this away. And trust me, it's going to be way, way, way more easier than if you try to like build in very complicated systems. Okay. Then I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, hope you guys have an awesome day. And don't forget to book a call with